I'm gonna start recording all the Australian things that I just cannot wrap my American brain around, and this is the first of them.
All right, here we go. An American's going to give us a list of all the things in Australia that she can't wrap her mind around. Well, I reckon that's going to be a pretty long list. Oh, love, come on, hit us with it. Hit us, give us your list of all the insightful investigations that you've gone into Australian culture that makes us so different and so strange compared to the United States. Hit us with it, love. Let's do it.
So this is the outlet, but it only will work if you turn this button on.
Seriously? That's on your insightful list? That's the sort of thing that's blowing your mind? That PowerPoints have an on-off switch? You do realise that the rest of the world is looking at you and going, you don't have fucking on-off switches on your PowerPoints in the United States? We have them for basic safety, love, and I think you'll find most countries in the world have safety switches on their PowerPoints. Protects the houses from burning down, protects toddlers from fucking getting electrocuted. Wow, I can see this is going to be a really insightful list. Fuck.
Hungry Jack's is literally the exact same thing as Burger King, it's just called Hungry Jack's.
Yeah, you're right, love. It is exactly the same thing. The only reason it's called Hungry Jack's in Australia is because when that mass American crap came down to Australia, we already had a burger joint called Burger King. And because he's Australian, he has the rights to the name. So we said, yeah, if you want to bring your American crap down here, go for your life, but call that shit something fucking else. So you did. You had to call it Hungry Jack's. There you go.
Instead of the pharmacist, they call it the chemist.
Yeah, we call them chemists. We also call them pharmacies, drugstores. We call them numerous different things, love. That's the thing in Australia. We realise that you can have several different names for the same thing and it can mean the same thing. We don't get too upset about it. Whereas you seppos go, oh my God, like they call a pharmacy a chemist. Oh my God, call in the National Guard. How dare they have another fucking name for something? Fucking hell, grow the fuck up, you know? Pharmacy, chemist, drugstore, whatever you want to call it. We don't give a fuck. Same like trash, garbage, rubbish. Same thing, just chuck it out. Fuck me.
Okay, this one has obviously fallen off the car. You don't fully have your license. You either have an L or a P. I don't fully know the difference between L and P. I just know that you have to keep that on your car for like a long time looking like an idiot. Just kidding.
Hey love, I wouldn't be making any comment if I was you about other people looking like an idiot. You know, there is a reason why I am currently responding to your video, okay? And the L, it stands for learner's permit when you're driving learner's permit. And the P, whenever you see that, love, it stands for piss off back to the United States, will you seppo wanker?
Instead of ketchup, it's tomato sauce, whereas tomato sauce is what we put on pizza.
Well, actually, love, we have both tomato sauce and ketchup, okay? We don't eat much ketchup in Australia. Reason being, it has a lot more sugar and a lot more salt in it. It's actually different, okay? Tomato sauce and ketchup are actually two different recipes. We prefer tomato sauce.
They have those shark nets at a lot of the beaches so that you can swim without getting attacked, which I think is honestly a great idea.
It's not a shark net, love. It's a stinger net. It's got absolutely nothing to do with sharks. It's got to do with stingers. But if you had read the sign that you actually just walked fucking straight past, would have told you that. But an American doing a bit of research?
They don't call it a sidewalk, they call it a footpath.
Sidewalk, footpath. Once again, another very insightful who gives a fuck observation.
Whenever you get a prescription here, it comes in something like this, and those are all the pills, instead of this type of thing.
Yeah, it's for convenience. It's for keeping the drugs fresh and individually wrapped. It's also for safety. You know, you can't just take the bottle and just pour a whole heap of it into your hand and chuck them down your throat. You got to punch them out individually. We used to have the bottles like that, and then we evolved and we moved on to something better. Sorry.
Also, this one's so weird. Like any sauce packets they have, this is what it looks like. Get ready, prepare yourselves. Like you have to squeeze it out, you can't just rip it.
So once again, love, it's just a matter of we have better technology than you. You're actually laughing at something which is more convenient, easier to use, and a lot less messy. And you think it's funny just because you haven't got it in the United States yet.
Wait, let me show you one more. And then for like sushi, this is the soy sauce packet. It's so cute. Oh.
Well, actually, love, those little fish packets aren't Australian. They're actually a Japanese invention. You know, the same people that invented sushi and sashimi. And they came up with them because they realised they were a better way of delivering soy sauce. Okay, instead of the rip packets like you guys use, where you rip it open, the soy sauce goes everywhere, you go to squeeze it and the soy sauce goes 5 different directions. The little fish packets are a better, easier way to deliver the soy sauce. Okay, and you'll find them in most countries around the world, except for South Australia. South Australia, they're now illegal. Okay, but it's just an easier way of delivering soy sauce. I'm pretty sure all the Japanese are looking at you as well and going, "Shinjirare nai." And that's no sige baka desho. Kyosuke nai to shinjayou no baka. Ne? Desho? Anyway, love, thank you very much for your deep and insightful differences between Australia and the United States. You've come up with some really serious points there that I dare say that both countries need to look at. Actually, I'm pretty sure Australia, we need to just redo our constitution, hit the reset button and make everything just like the United States. So when you guys come over here, there's nothing different. Fuck off, we will. We know how to spell for one reason. Ask any Aussie. They'll tell you.